Hello, my name is Joy Harris. I'm going to be taking you through a tutorial on how to use the Animoto Video Maker app. But first I want to just talk about why I chose this app. I felt like this application allows students to display what they learned in class and what they did in a really creative, fun way. I am currently working in a special day class at the middle school level. And what I've noticed is that students really respond to videos and images of the subject matter. And when students have an opportunity to display their knowledge in a creative way, they really become engaged and they really learn the material. So this is a really good strategy for accommodating the different ways that students learn. And also when students have the chance to use technology, they are not only learning about the subject that you're teaching, they're also learning how to use technology to display what they learned. So here's the tutorial. Okay, so Animoto is a video maker that takes still images and video clips and compiles it into one video. It's very user-friendly and allows you to skip steps that other apps might require you to complete. So when you get to a screen like this, what you're going to do is go ahead and either sign up or log in. If you already have a login, you'll click this. It'll take you to this screen. You can either log in with Facebook or create a new email. Most of the students will already have a email or a user number that they use for their school district, but I'm going to go ahead and log in with Facebook. So after you log in, you'll come to a screen that looks like this. For our students, we are going to focus on slideshow video. Students would hit create. After selecting create, there will be something called a style. So the video style is what the images will be held in. So up here there are the featured for the month, but if you scroll down, there are categories. So here you'll see there's classroom, more control, where you can customize everything yourself, events, holiday, and all. For our students, it's best to select something from classroom. Now, when the students select it, what it'll do is come up and show a preview video. Okay, so if that's the video that they want, they would create video. If they do not want that video, then they would go ahead and hit the X. But I am going to choose that video, and I'm going to go past that and hit create video. Now you'll come up to this screen. Students will have two ways that they can pick videos and images to put inside of their Animoto video. They can either go through here, add pics and vids, or they can click through here, which is easier. If they click here, a drop-down box will come out and they will add photos like this. So they can add photos from Facebook, Instagram, their Dropbox, any of these things, image library. This is for their collection, what they have on Animoto app. So you'd have your students click on upload pictures, and they would pick their photos. Now they can open them, and that would be my first photo. My second photo, I would do the same thing. pick this group photo. Pick the next photo after that, this one. Clicking that one, and the very last photo, which is this one here. So after opening up that, you have your song that's up here. If you want to change that song, you can go ahead and click that, and it gives you all of your different options here. The students can listen to each of those. If you like your song, again, clicking the X up there. Now over here, there's an option that allows you to add text, so you can give your presentation a title. I'm going to call it Anatomy. Oops. And click Save. And you can move any of these around. If you'd like your title to be at the very front, you would just hold down your image and move it over. Okay, so now after doing that, you can click Preview Video. It will generate a preview for you. Okay, and if that is how you want your video, then the students would go ahead and, they would go ahead and hit produce, which is at the bottom here. We would come to this, and again, we're going to name this Anatomy. The date, you can choose any date, and the producer's name, and click Finish. And you have your video. Okay, so after you finalize your video, you would be able to share your video through any of one of these, and typically students, might have a Google Classroom or something like that, and they can send the link or present it in class or something like that. Okay, and that is it. Again, you'd go back to your dashboard or your videos, and students will have a record of all of their projects that they did through this app. All right, and that is all.